Folks, thanks for tuning in to the Just J Detecting Show. On today's episode, we do a spot of metal detecting around the ruins of a farmhouse out in the bush. Then we head out and do a spot of rainy day metal detecting. And finally, we head back to that bush location for day 2, and we find a couple of extra cool things. Let's head out. I'll see you over there. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We're heading out to do a spot of metal detecting today around the ruins of an old farmhouse. There's a track that runs just next to it, and a nice hill full of iron. I think it's going to be a fun day. Let's get stuck into it. We've got a lovely mid-80s target here. Right there. Right, so we've got a little cap looking thing with 3 prongs on the end. I won't be riding home about that one. Pretty sure I found something cool. So here's the hole, and look what I see at the bottom. Oh, looky. That's a pretty old spoon. That's a pretty solid shallow target. There it is. Whoops. It's got a design on there. It's folded over. I don't know what that is. Kind of interesting though. Check this target out. It's a bit scratchy, but it's a really good size. Whoa, look. Well, I'm super excited because I've just found my very first thimble. I've never found one before, and it's squashed, but that's amazing. Oh, I love that. We've got an interesting high 60s target there. There it is, little bullet. Well, I just picked up on this amazing 75 target, shallow, and I can actually see it sticking out of the ground. Looky. Oh, cool. Look at that. That's awesome. I was pleasantly surprised with the amount of things that I found on that first day, especially the spoon sticking out of the track. Mostly because I'd actually detected that track a few weeks previous fairly well. Well, I thought I did anyway, apparently not. So just next to the track there used to be a house which burnt down in the 1960s, I believe. And what I actually think they did with that house is bulldozed the ruins and shoved it down the side of the bank, which made me start thinking about what could possibly be down in that little gully there. Which leads us into day 2, which we'll get to eventually. But for now, we're going to head over to the beach for a spot of rainy day detecting. I'll see you over there. We're out doing a spot of beach metal detecting today. It's a pretty average day, to say the least. But when I first arrived at this beach, I was presented with something very interesting. Looky, we've got ourselves a nice, well, like 10-15 centimetre cut all the way up the beach. Now, that's going to be our focus for today. We're going to work our way along this cut, hopefully find a couple of coins along the way. So let's suck into it. So I got a nice high 40s target there. That could be a low denomination coin for sure. There it is there, right there. Yep. We have ourselves, it's going to be, yep, 5-cent coin. Sweet. Well, that's a pretty big target right there. Well, size-wise, I don't think it's actually that big, but it just sounds really big. Let me just get my spade. There it is. Huh. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a lens piece off a pair of sunglasses. Well, that's an interesting target right there. There it is. Got ourselves a coin. Looks like it's going to be a 10-cent piece. Sweet. There's a very, very iffy target in there somewhere. That is a fishing sinker. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I've got an interesting high 50s target there. Oh, there it is right there. We have ourselves, I'm not really sure what that is. It's a piece of lead, probably a sinker maybe. Yeah, not too sure about that one. There we got ourselves a super shallow mid-60s target. I reckon I can hit that with the pointer on the surface. Yep, right there. Sweet. 50-cent piece. Oh, we got a nice, well, it's jumping around a bit now, isn't it? Look at that, mid-60s I guess. Well, it's out. Got ourselves a sinker. Well, I tell you what, that was a pretty rough beach detecting mission. As you can probably tell, the rain was coming in sideways. I got absolutely saturated, but we found a couple of coins, which makes it all worth it. But for now, we're gonna head back to the bush location for day 2 and see what else we can find down in that little gully I mentioned earlier. I'll see you over there. A bit of iffy target there. Sounds good on some angles. They're definitely gonna dig it. Well, I've knocked it out of the hole and I can see it, and it's round and it's big. What is that? Huh. Oh, there's some gold colour there. Wow, that's interesting. I really don't know what it is. It's almost got the feel of clockwork to it, doesn't it? Like the insides of a pocket watch. Well, maybe. Interesting. We've got an absolute screamer of a mid to low 70s target there. Could probably pinpoint that on the surface, I reckon. Yep. Oh, there it is there. What is that? Well, I guess it was a handle. I'd say that's off a car, actually. Old school car. Nice, that's kind of cool. It's a pretty nice mid-80s target there. I'm almost positive that is a can. But we've got to check it, don't we? Well, I've got to say there's a cap of some description, or a cup, a little cup, maybe. Yeah, not too sure about the identity of that one. There's a design on there as well. Yeah, well, there's an interesting design on there. I'm not really sure what it is. It says patented on the top there. It is kind of interesting. I might keep that one. Well, that's a pretty sweet sounding mid to high 70s target there. Huh. What is that? Wow, that's kind of bizarre. Really no idea what that is. You can see it's got ridges around the edge, and it's hollow. Maybe a lipstick case. Yeah. Oh no, screwdriver bottom. Possibly for a small screwdriver. Yeah, look at that one. Solid mid-70s. Ooh, look. Get ourselves a little teaspoon. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Just Jay Detecting Show. If you did, you might want to check out this episode over here. I might see you there.